Whoops, sorry. Sliding into her DMs like, you know what I mean? All right, what is up? We're live. Back with another episode of FUC Jaguar. Let's see who the first comment is. The first comment goes to... you're leaving me hanging. Boo! Brent E, what's up, man? C Breacher, awesome guys. BB Smith, Zez T God 323P. Yo, what's up? What's up, man? How's it going, guys? Blake in the house, Gizmo Master. What's up, man? Let's see who else we got in here. All right, guys, we got a little bit of a Monday night edition of a UCF Jaguar stream. Jacob the Kid, what is up, man? David Bryan in the building. What's up, man? BB, how was your day, man? I hope it was great. It was a good day, man. Every day is a great day, especially when we're almost at football season. What, 20 days away? It's unreal, man. It doesn't feel like it. Does not. Oh my gosh. You know what I just realized about this hat? 2.0. This is a Jalen Ramsey hat. Oh, what do I do with it, guys? I throw this thing away. I'll turn it around. I don't want to see 2.0. I forgot that this is a Jalen Ramsey hat. You know, I'm putting on the Lambo hat. All right, we're doing a midstream switch up. This is a Josh Lambo hat. That's better. That's better. Burn it. Throw out that hat. I'm not going to throw it out. I'm going to wear it facing front. But since it has a 2.0 on there, it kind of ruined it. How about this? It's a Daniel Thomas hat. Yeah, Sea Breacher. I like that. It's a Daniel Thomas hat. No longer Jalen Ramsey. BB says, how do you feel about the false positive COVID test? Also, I want to give a shout out. Jags for Life is in the building, man. David Bryan says, hey, man, thanks for the autograph. Of course, man. I hope you enjoyed it. Giovanni, hell yeah, go Jaguars. Burn a Ramsey hat. But yeah, there were some, I guess, some false COVID tests that came out. I don't know. I'm honestly, I'm almost tired about talking about it, man. Rashawn says, what's up, UCF? What's up, man? Jacob's saying drop likes, guys. Yeah, drop likes. 25 people, 7 likes so far. Definitely be sure to drop them. Elliot Crabtree, what is up, man? Alex says, give the hat to Jalen. Might be a good idea. Maybe I should go ahead and do that. Ryan Dat Panda C, what is up? All right, guys. So we're about 3 minutes into it. So training camp updates, man. Schmidt says, did you see the season price ticket? They're actually not too bad, at least for Jaguars games. I mean, I guess they're going to go forward and do it. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to actually let people into the season or into the stadium, but I guess they're going to do it. So, I mean, maybe I'll catch myself at a game this year. One thing I do know, I am not going to a game in September and October. I am not going to wear a mask in that heat. I don't care. Maybe I'm not enough of a fan for that. Maybe I'd rather just sit here and live stream all the games. I mean, one good thing, guys, about the limited capacity is that I'm going to be live streaming more during the game, so I won't be going out to the games doing that. So that'll be cool. Sea Breacher, how much playing time do you think Laviska will get? I think he'll get a lot, man. I think he'll get a lot. Gizmo, the nosebleed seats are $185. That's ridiculous. I thought I saw him for like $90 on. Go to Ticketmaster. If you go to Ticketmaster, they should be a lot cheaper. Because I think I saw him for like $80 or $90 or something like that nosebleed, so it's not too bad. Regular dude says, I'm a season ticket holder and we won't be going to the first half of the home games because of the heat. That's what I'm saying, man. Like literally in these September, October games, I'm like rolling up my sleeves. I'm like pulling my pants up, all that stuff. I'm wearing a mask? No, that's not gonna happen, man. It's close to impossible to do that in the Florida heat, man. David says CJ Henderson had a rough practice. I know. CJ Henderson came back from I guess being sick for a couple of days, and man, he got burned by Keelan Cole. He got one touchdown at the corner in the end zone, and then he got one off of a little slant route, and then like CJ Henderson hits him to the ground, and then Keelan Cole like falls down. He gets up and tries to give him a high five, and CJ just like turned it away. I mean, first of all, if you're Keelan Cole and someone disrespects you like that, don't be playing friendly and trying to like give daps, man. I mean, this is training camp. He should have gotten in a fight, man. I wanted to see some fight. And speaking of Keelan Cole, I've heard he's actually had a really good training camp so far. Man, next week, I think this weekend is actually the Jaguar scrimmage. I don't know if it's going to be live streamed or not, but you guys all probably saw my video from the other day. We got to start rallying, man. We gotta, yeah. I don't know how to say Pedro. I agree with you, man. I made a post about that. We were getting nothing, but whatever, like the media guys kind of post on their cell phones, we're getting nothing. We got to try to blast the Jaguars on social media, like at the Jaguars, at Tad Dickman, and say, like, live stream the scrimmage this weekend. They're having a scrimmage this weekend. We want to see it, man. We want content. We have nothing. Like Seahawks, Titans, Browns, all of them are live streaming training camps, but not us. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's frustrating, man. Like, we get such limited access, and then just seeing the other teams do it, it's just unfair. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. I mean, David says Conley of Westbrook. Yeah. Let's see what other people are saying. Jack 85 Cole went big time, basically ignoring me at a caddy dealership. I didn't need a baby towel, I guess. Yeah. He's been having a pretty good training camp. Smith says, what happened to the Jewel Jaguar? It's down here. I've got stuff going on back here, but the Jaguar's right there. Jag for Life says, if we have an opener, what do you think the score will be versus the Colts? Do you think Rivers have our number? It's interesting, man. But yeah, everyone's throwing out different teams that streams. Yeah, it sucks. Steelers, Rams. But yeah, interesting stat. The Colts have not beat the Jaguars in Jacksonville since 2014. Back before Blake Bortles ever had a start at quarterback. He went in that game, but he didn't start. So, literally, the Colts haven't beaten the Jaguars in Jacksonville since Chad Henne was a starter, which is pretty crazy. But also, Phillip Rivers has also had our number. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's tough to say, especially with the Jags this year. The Jags this year, I think it's going to be a lot like the 2015 Jaguars, man. I really do see great things in our offense. Our offense, I think, is going to be really exciting. But, the defense, I don't see how we're going to stop the run. I really worry about depth. I mean, we've lost so much on a defensive line just for random stuff, and we're just kind of grabbing guys off the streets. What happens if more of these guys get injured? It's just more guys we're getting on the streets. I mean, we really need the stars to align for us to be good this year. Alternate, we getting into playoffs. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, man. Awesome says Chark is going to get 150 and 3 touchdowns at the opener. I hope so, man. Chark, I think, is going to have a good fantasy value. I think Chark's fantasy football value is going to be nice. He's going pretty low drafted. Tie-Dye says, taking for Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I don't think we're going to be bad enough to get Trevor Lawrence. I don't know. And, man, it would just be... I mean, if you were to tell me right now that we're going to have the number 1 overall pick in, 2021 would be awesome, man, we're going to get Trevor Lawrence. But you got to think, man, God, you have to go through all those games of just horrible football, and it's just so hard to do, especially... If you're in the stream, you're like me, man. You're a diehard Jags fan, and just seeing bad football, seeing that really bad product on the field, it's just, it's not fun. Jason says Lions or the football team are getting Lawrence, in my opinion. Yeah, Washington's definitely up there. We'll see who the worst team is, but yeah, I could definitely see Washington. They don't really have much of a direction. David says Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields. Even though the Washington football team, they got Ron Rivera. He's a really good coach. So we'll see. Tie-Dye, Browns fan have done it, so we can do it for one more year, UCF. Yeah. It's tough, man. It's tough. DX says, Rams fan here, so I know the pain. Yeah, the Rams, when was last time? Because y'all didn't have the number 1. Y'all traded up to get Jared Goff, so I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, Sam Bradford. But that was so long ago. But yeah, man, it's just watching all that bad football and just keep watching and you're still cheering for your team to win. I mean, the greatest feeling in a bad season is like the final game, because it's like, finally this is over. Like, we know our draft spot, we can move forward, but man, just going through like, September you're hopeful, October you're hopeful, then all of a sudden November, December you're just playing horrible. It's tough, man. Tez God says, where's the love for Gardner Minshew? I got love for Gardner Minshew, man. It's Gardner Minshew's year, man. Hey, if the Jaguars are picking number 1 overall, then that just straight up means that Gardner Minshew wasn't good enough. You know what I mean? If it's Gardner Minshew's time to prove, hey, man, like, I'll play good, and I'll play so good where the Jaguars aren't going to be able to get Trevor Lawrence. That's got to be his mindset. And our mindset is, hey, man, let Gardner do work. And hey, if we're so bad we have the number 1 overall pick, then you can't pass that up. But I'm ready for the season to start, because I feel like I've mentioned Trevor Lawrence more than I mentioned any Jaguar this offseason. But yeah, I've got some good stuff coming on the channel, guys. I really want to do an offensive and defensive preview. I've just been so busy. I've been so busy painting. Like, I've got these Jag ones over here, and I've been busy doing a bunch of painting. So, I'm hoping to have all that done next week, the weekend after Saturday. And then that week, I'm going to really be focusing on like putting out previews and stuff like that. Beanie Baby, what's up, man? No, you're not late. You're here. Monty, need a video on how to make those. Yeah, there is a video, man. I have a video up on the channel. It's let me see if I can find it. Let me go into computer mode right now. Bear with me. Hey, Jay White with a $2 donation. He says, time to tank for Trevor. Yeah, that's what people saying. Erm says, yo, what up, UC Jaguar? Or those paintings for sale? These ones aren't, but I imagine at some point in the season, I'll be probably in like October, I might do another round, so we'll see. Be on the lookout. Yeah, no, I can't find it. I got it somewhere on the channel. After this is over, I'll post a link in the comments. Like, I have a whole time lapse of me making one of those. It's pretty cool. It was back in 2017 when I first started the channel. But yeah, man, Jay White, huge shout out for the $2 donation, man. Really appreciate it. Tie-Dye says, I do not have any Gators for sale. These are all pre-sale items, so they're all sold. Regular Dude says, I hope we get Tyler Eifert back from his Pro Bowl form. Yeah, that's the thing. I hope. I mean, we'll see. He's got all. I mean, he's done it before. He's got all the potential. So it's just one thing I'm hearing from the tight end room. Apparently, Tyler Davis is like doing really good, man. Like, Tyler Davis is out there showing out. He's like the 7th round pick from Georgia Tech that we got. He's been apparently doing really good. So he could be like a baby Gronk. Who knows, man? Like, tight ends, that's one position where you can like really find steals out there. Like, a lot of great tight ends went to small schools, or a lot of them were more so basketball players. Like Julius Thomas was, Antonio Gates was, I think Tony Gonzalez was. So yeah. What's up, Washington State Jags fan? How you doing, man? My Chevy truck. Delphin might have torn his Achilles. Ooh, that's tough, man. Yeah, the safety out of LSU, Grant Delpit, who the Browns drafted in the first round. Looks like he might have a torn Achilles. That is not good. And we all know as Jags fans, we know every single kind of pain. If a team does something bad, we can say, oh, we've done that before. You know what I mean? We've had our first round pick get injured. You know what I mean? The only thing that we haven't done is we haven't been so bad to have the number 1 overall pick. Yeah, Washington State says, Diamond in the rough, Tyler Davis. What up, Zach Laux? What's going on, man? David Bryan with the $5 donation says, Josh Allen is the next big thing in Duval. Yeah, man, and he's hungry. He's coaching up. He's coaching up Chaisson. He's like really set to become a leader, man. Josh Allen. I'm so happy to have Josh Allen on the team, man. I need it. Actually, I don't know. I say I need to get his jersey, but I don't like buying jerseys, man. They're overpriced, and I never know where to wear them. Like, am I going to throw on a Jags jersey and go to Publix? I don't know. But hey, thank you for the $5 donation. But I always feel weird. Like I'll wear Jaguars gear out in public, and then like I'll have fans come up and be like, "Oh, you're a Jags fan? Oh, I'm a Dolphins fan." And I'll start talking to them, and then like I quickly realize they know nothing about football, and I'm pretty much teaching them about their favorite team. That's literally me. Like, as a football diehard as I am, I know more about people's favorite teams than they do. It's tough. DNX, I bought a jersey 2 years ago and I've never worn it. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Oh yeah, Jason Martineau posted the time-lapse vid. Thank you, man. Yeah, that's the time-lapse video of me painting up one of these guys. It's pretty cool. Sea Breacher says sad. Oh yeah, like it's tough about cheek clapping. Every time I buy a jersey, the player leaves. Yeah, that's a really bad investment as a Jaguars fan, man. Buying a Jaguars jersey. Like, if you're gonna buy a Jaguars jersey, there's 3 jerseys I would recommend. 1, Josh Allen. I say I don't see a way that he leaves, but then, like, you know what the Jaguars do. Josh Lambo, I mean, once you have a good kicker, the kickers don't leave. Lambo, it's a cool name. It's a nice number. Josh Lambo is a good one to get. And the third best one is one with your name on it. Just throw one with your name on it. It's never going to go bad. It'll be good. Is Mike Glennon going to be 3rd or 4th string this year? I don't think Mike Glennon is making a team. I think he's going to get cut. I think the Jaguars will roll with Gardner Minshew and who else? And Josh Dobbs, and then they're going to keep Jake Luton on the practice squad. But hey, man, we have 60 people in here, man. Definitely drop likes. We'll see if we can get this to 100 likes right now, man. Rashawn Wiggins, I'm mad Titans canceled their home opener against the Jags. Was looking forward to going. Oh, yeah? Were you going to go to that? That sucks. It's going to be weird, man. Like, you're going to go into games and, like, you're going to turn on games and be like, oh, there's fans at this games. Oh, there's not fans at these games. Daniel, what is up? ML Beast says, I got a Minshew jersey. I hope it lasts. ML Beast is, look, I got my D.D. Westbrook jersey. ML Beast won when I did a D.D. Westbrook autograph giveaway. He won it. And D.D. Westbrook is the man. Shenault is expected to be wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 3 in red zone. Yeah, he's Shenault, he looks like the real deal, man. He looks like the real deal. Zachary Lauk says, hot take, our defense is terrible and the offense balls out and Minshew plays lights out. We end up 3-14. It's going to be hard to end up 3-14 when there's only 16 games. Yeah, but that's what I think the offense balls out. I think it's much like 2015 where we put up crazy numbers and but the defense just doesn't allow us to do anything. Someone asked how old I am. I'm 26 years old. Elliot says, I got a Minshew jersey. My Foles jersey was a waste of money. Yeah. No, Zach, we don't play 17 yet. I think it starts in a year or 2. There is an extra playoff team. That did go through. Ngakoue not traded yet. Nope, not yet. Yeah, he better play. I mean, gosh, that's just, if he doesn't play, just put your pride aside and make $1 million a week. I mean, could you imagine? He has made no money so far. Like, you could literally play the season and make $1 million a week. You could suck and still make $1 million a week. It's crazy. Maybe he doesn't want to play because he knows he won't be into it with the Jaguars. He won't be motivated, and that might bring down his, that might bring down his, I don't know. That might bring down his value for teams to sign him. Rashawn says, if you could bring back John Henderson or Marcus Stroud for our D-line, who would you choose? I'll go with John Henderson. Dude was a beast. And I was live streaming with him a couple weeks ago on JFL Live on Facebook. It's pretty cool. Yeah, DNX says, I got to change that culture in Jacksonville. Yeah, we do. Charlie Boy, I got Foles, Yannick Ramsey because they were on sale. Yeah, you said that you got Yannick for like, what, $25? It's not bad. It's not bad. Pepper Jack says, Tony McDaniels. I don't know who that is. Verza says, I still got my Allen Hurns jersey, although I wear it for my Jags. Yeah, Allen Hurns, there's some good, like I always recommend Mitchell Ness jerseys. Like, I have a really nice Maurice Jones-Drew, and I have a really nice Fred Taylor jersey. both Mitchell and Ness, and they're awesome. They're so timeless. It's the classic Jaguar on it. I want them to come out with a black Jimmy Smith, because then I'll have the trio. I'll have a teal Fred Taylor, I'll have a white, I have a teal Murray Stones Drew, a white Fred Taylor, and then I'll have a black Jimmy Smith. That'll be awesome. Yeah, Jag fan says, I think I paid $10 for a Blackman. Yeah. I have all kinds of shitty jerseys. I'll have to, actually right here, I got my room is such a mess, but I got a autographed Allen Robinson jersey right there. So that's pretty cool. Right, just back in the day, me and my friends would go with Marquise Lee, Allen Robinson, Allen Hurst jersey. Oh, that's pretty cool. Got the little trio going on. Can't forget about MJD. That's right. MLB, funny enough, last year on Twitter, I got famous off a tweet. Yeah, I saw that. Damn, he gave you I remember that you tweeted that you saw him at like a taco place. You didn't even tag him in it, and he replies back to you. And then he came out to your school and stuff. That was pretty cool, man. Do you stay in touch with DD at all? He's a cool dude. Alex Beach, I've had an MJD jersey. Yeah, those are good jerseys to get. But you guys excited for the season? Like, so far, I mean, the NFL came out with some stats, and apparently, like, they're doing really good this year on having negative COVID cases. So all that's really good. Jonas says, what are your thoughts on Jared Wilson? I think Jared Wilson is a placeholder. I think we'll definitely look to upgrade that spot next year. But for this year, he's cheap. I'm fine with him. Zach, if Minshew plays well, yeah, we get the first pick. Do you think we take Trevor Lawrence? Look, if Gardner Minshew is our quarterback for 16 games and we have the #1 overall pick, then that means Gardner Minshew wasn't good enough. Because you don't have good quarterbacks leading you to, those kind of games. Like Gardner Minshew alone, if he's good enough, he'll be able to win us at least 4 games on his own. If he's good enough, he's going to be able to put the team on his back and win us at least 4 games. And if you're 4-12, you're not going to have the #1 overall pick. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. And if we end up with #1 overall pick, I mean, you don't pass up that guy. I mean, hell, even the Colts had the #1 overall pick with Peyton Manning on their roster, a good Peyton Manning on the roster, and they got rid of Peyton Manning to take Andrew Luck. And you're gonna try to keep Gardner Minshew around and not take Trevor Lawrence? Like, I'm sorry, I love Minshew, and look, I'm giving Minshew a chance. I mean, this is his year to prove himself. Like he did good enough last year. Where look, 2020 is your year. You've got some weapons. Like Colin Johnson's looking good. You got DJ Chark coming back. You went 1,000 yards. But at the end of the day, man, if you have #1 overall pick and you have a guy there, you don't pass that up. But yeah. But if you end up with the #2 overall pick, then you have to make a decision. Do you want Trevor Field? I mean, because the Jaguars, they never had a great franchise quarterback in our history. We've had some good quarterback play, but we've never had a true guy that lasted 15 years on the roster, that you drafted, that you could depend on. And we're still searching for that since 1995. So I mean, and it's weird with Justin Fields. People are gonna ask about him. Justin Fields isn't going to play this year, so who is Justin Fields? You know what I mean? I haven't seen any of Justin Fields play, so I don't really know how he is. But man, you're gonna have to draft him based off what he did in 2019 with the Big Ten not playing this year. So like, how are you gonna do it, man? I mean, because so many times, like I remember Matt Barkley at USC, like he could have been a top 5 pick. But he stayed his senior year, and then just staying his senior year, he dropped all the way to the 4th round. Like, how do we know the same thing is going to happen with Justin Fields? It's tough to know. David Bryan, you want to rebuild the offense next year. We need offensive linemen. Yeah. At least this year we have some sustainability at offensive line. But, Hey, C. Skidsy says, Duval, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. Cobb Corn says, from the look of the videos online from practice, they're hungry, ready. Yes. From the short snippets of the slow motion throws, they look hungry, right? Ugh, it's driving me nuts. Do you think we should have cleaned house this off? Oh yeah, Absolutely. But you know what? This is how it is, man. I just thought we should have cleaned house because I'm like, okay, like, I don't know, it's just weird because we're not projected to be good this year. So you're basically giving them another chance to, rally them around and, go back and, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, you're going to I've never seen a team, like, Shad Khan doesn't know how to do football, man. Never have I ever seen a GM be able to tear down a team, build it back up, and then tear it down again after having only one good season. How? I don't understand, man. It's crazy. Tony G says, sorry, I'm broke right now. I can't sub. Still glad. Oh, dude, you're good. You're good, man. Don't ever feel pressured to to super chat or, do memberships. I mean, that option is there if you guys want, but this channel is built off being fans and being able to talk about the Jaguars. Just build a Jaguars community, man, because there's not a lot of Jaguar forums around, and this is a really it's a unique Jaguar forum because really the forum is built off these live chats, and it's also built in the comment section because a lot of times people comment and then other people comment on those people's comments, and then we have a whole discussion going on. So this channel is here for you guys. It's here for it's a good way for me to get out my opinions and stuff like that. But it's also here for you guys, man. You guys all love it. There's 73 people in here right now. You know what I mean? There's 73 people that I can personally have an impact on. So it's a lot of fun, man. Pedro says, this is by far the best community for Jags fans. Yeah, man, it's fun because you can get in some toxic environments. Like Facebook, I think Facebook can be kind of toxic at times because, people take stuff really personally, it seems like. Twitter is tough because Twitter, you have to really have a following on Twitter to be able to get your voice out there. So it's a little bit harder. But, here me, I have, 8,000 subscribers. I have 74 people in here, and I'm reading your comments. So I can read the comments. We can discuss. You guys can talk amongst yourselves also in the live chat. So it's a lot of fun, man. But thanks for all 72 people being in here, man. Definitely drop likes. I'm hoping to get this to 100 likes by the time this is over. So I like to usually do these for about an hour. Schmidt says, is Jinjak tailgating this year? I don't know. I would doubt it, though. David says, by next year, we will be a contender for the division. Oh, yeah. Everything. Next year, sky is the limit, man. Definitely. Jags fan Rick, Pete Prisco thinks the Jags will be lucky to win 6 games. More like 4. Yeah. I was listening. I love Pete Prisco's show with Tony Baselli. But, yeah, Pete knows his football. But, yeah, I mean, he speaks a lot of truth. I mean, there's ways that we could be good, but which sucks. I mean, it really does suck going into an NFL season. Like, no, we're not going to be great. But, the great thing about football is, like, we get to watch. It coincides with fantasy. It's fun to react and stuff like that. But, like, I posted on Twitter, and it got really popular. And I was like, why am I so excited for the Jaguars football season, knowing the pain that they bring to me on a yearly basis? And it's so true, man. Every year, like, I just hope, like, what I hope from this year, I'm almost hoping for the 2015 Jaguars. I want offensive points. I want to score points. I want to, get passing touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, whatever. I don't want 2019 where the offense and defense are struggling. Like, I wouldn't mind losing games 42-35, just to score some points, make it exciting. Besides the Jags, what other teams are you excited to watch? I think besides the Jaguars, the team that I'm most intrigued with is the Buccaneers. I want to see how the Buccaneers do, man. I want to see how Tom Brady does at 43 years old. I want to see kind of Bruce Arians in his second year. I want to see if that defense comes better. I just want to see what they look like. Because, I mean, their offense, they got, they drafted an offensive lineman in the first round. They got Ronald Jones back there, Tom Brady, Gronk, O.J. Howard, Brait. They've got Godwin. They've got Mike Evans. Like, they've got a lot of weapons. I just want to see, are they able to overtake the Saints in the NFC South? Because, we'll see where the Falcons go. And on the other end of that, I'm also interested to see the Patriots. I want to see how Cam Newton does, over there. I'm almost cheering for the Patriots to win the division just because, you know, just because I want to see how kind of they do without Belt or without Brady, and I kind of want them to win the AFC East because I don't like Jets fans. Bills fans are really annoying. I can't stand them, and Dolphins are just whatever. I want them to keep trolling that division. Matt J made me laugh. Is Earl Thomas still available? Probably a great culture fit for us. Yeah, it's so funny. Someone commented on my stream or on my video the other day. They were like, "Oh, do you think we should go out to Earl Thomas? He could be a great mentor for our guys." I'm like, Earl Thomas, a mentor? He's over here like getting in fights with rookies. He admitted that he was late to a beating because he was getting his car washed. Like, just because a guy is like old, is like a veteran, does not mean that he is a good, like, that he's going to be a good mentor. It's just funny. Like, I'm never a guy that I'm like, oh, we need to sign him because he's going to mentor. Like, that's, you know, like, mentor is just so backseat for me. You know what I mean? Jaguars United in the building. What's up, man? He says, yo, what's up, UCF? Keep killing it. No, you're killing it. Killing it. I'm trying to get my live stream game on your level. You know what I mean? War Clown says, why don't we hire Lawrence Taylor to be a mentor too? Yeah, we'll get Lawrence Taylor as a mentor. How about we get OJ Simpson as a mentor? You know, that'd be good to have in the building. Maybe Ray Lewis. We'll have a collection of murderers in the building, and domestic, and we'll get Ray Rice. Maybe a mix of domestic violence players too. I think that'd be good. Did you see Henderson acting weird last week on Twitter? I wonder if he was really. Yeah, like, he's weird. Like, at first he went from no personality, and then all of a sudden he's like getting attitudey with people, and he's getting, I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, let's get Antonio Brown as a mentor. You know, that'd be good. Maybe maybe we'll get Marshawn Lynch in here. He'll be the public speaking coach, mentor over there. CJ Henderson had the flu. Yeah, he's a little bit loco. He's a little bit loco. Tekken says Earl Thomas is out of his prime and is apparently the problem in the locker. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Like, I was seeing in my videos, Seahawks, really well ran organization. Ravens, probably even a better ran organization. He didn't work out there. We are not going to throw that into the dumpster fire of the Jaguars while we're trying to rebuild a culture. No thanks. Yeah, Aaron Hernandez no longer is available. The only thing that's available is his Florida Gator highlights and his Netflix documentary. By the way, that documentary was horrible. I don't know if you guys watched that documentary, but it was so boring. It was just all over the place. And I think I knew pretty much all of it already, so I don't know. Favorite NBA team? Orlando Magic, baby. We're getting worked by the Greek freak. I feel bad for Josh Oliver though. That's the thing. I mean, and I make a video really frustrated with him. It's not even him. It's just a situation, and you know, we spent a high draft capital on him, so it's, you know, it sucks. Brock Osweiler as a mentor. You know, maybe Brock Osweiler would be good. You know, sometimes the best quarterback coaches are bad quarterbacks, but Brock Osweiler just has a horrible. I'll never forget his interview with Cleveland, where he goes, just watch my tape, bro. It's like, what? What are you talking about? Owen says, this is my last time. Miles Jack wasn't down. Yeah, that's what I heard, man. Darian says, I don't know what's more painful, being a Jags fan or a Magic fan. Yeah, I'm a Magic fan, but only in the playoffs. Like, I can't watch regular season NBA basketball, but let me tell you one thing. If the Magic are in the playoffs, and if they're good, and I mean, I even watch the Magic now in the playoffs, but man, like, if they're making a good playoff run, I am a diehard Magic fan. I'm watching, I'm passionate about it, but you know, I lived in Orlando since like 2012, and they're like they're just now like getting good. But Magic just need a superstar. That's what sucks about the NBA. It's just so hard to build a good team. You have to get lucky in the drafts. And you have to kind of attract free agents over. Washington State says, heading in for another 12. Got it, Jet. Thanks for the live stream. Catch you next vid. Jab power. All right, man. All right, 4 on, 4 off. Have a good time at work, man. Appreciate you coming by. Jack Fan 85 says, White Sox are going to win the World Series. Yeah, we'll see. Raider dude says, here comes the Titans fans. Yeah, Titans fans love me, man. They love the troll, but I welcome them in here. Someone better sign Colin Kaepernick. I think the Colin Kaepernick train is over. He's not. I mean, at this point, he hasn't played in 4 years? I don't think it's happening. If Doug gets fired, who would you want as our head coach? OC from KC, OC some Raisins, or Tampa OC? I wouldn't mind Byron Leftwich or Eric Bieniemy. Either of those are good. Yeah, Kyle says Titans fans love UCH Jaguar. Yeah, I got a lot of Titans fans, a lot of Texans fans. Really, Titans and Texans fans. They're all over me. But yeah, they're cool. I appreciate them and the views and the subscriptions and whatnot. Elliot says Warriors are my favorite team. We about to get Giannis because of the rumors. Are you? Oh, we'll see. Who will be our sack leader? Josh Allen, baby. Tekken, my Suns got screwed on the Yeah, the Suns went undefeated in the bubble, and they weren't in there. David says Josh Allen. Josh Allen alert. Yeah, Josh Allen. He's got to be, right? I mean, that's the... I mean, I don't know who you would put over him, right? Byron played in Jacks. Remember that? Yeah, could you imagine hiring Byron Leftwich as our... It's just so crazy. Like, right now, like, Tom Brady's offense coordinator is Byron Leftwich. I mean, oh my God. If you would have told me that 10 years ago, you would have thought that was crazy. But, it's just crazy. It's cool, though. I mean, he's a really good offensive mind, man. Get him in here. And I think, I was almost, I kind of wanted to hire him last year, but I was like, maybe we're a year too early. But this year, got to be the year, right? And plus, he's got all that experience with Bruce Arians. Bradley, are we having fans in our stadium? Yeah, apparently right now, they're going forward with it. Fans at the stadiums. Byron is a good dude, too. Yeah. Yeah, Byron's a good guy. I like him. Gotta love Byron. But yeah, are any of you guys gonna go to any games this year? Let me know. I might go later on. We'll see. Byron can go back here and stink up the joint again. Yeah. Maybe Bortles can go back and coach and be the offense coordinator. How about that? Isn't it crazy how Bortles is a free agent right now? Like, that's crazy. I think, like, Bortles and the NFL just did not have a good relationship. Like, I mean, he was never a good quarterback, but, man, you would have thought he'd be at least a backup somewhere with all the experience that he has. But I don't know. He's just never, him in the NFL, I mean, we got guys like Matt Glennon out there, Brian Hoyer, guys like that always getting these chances, but not him. Elliot, will Bortles ever get signed? He might get signed this year if, like, a starting quarterback gets injured, next guy up and they sign him, as a second string guy. DNX says, Sean McVay said he was surprised Bortles wasn't on a team, but he says he's surprised Bortles isn't on a team, but he has 3 quarterbacks on his roster that had never played an NFL snap, which is kind of funny. Ben says, did you hear about the Brewers fan who used a construction lift to watch the game from the park? Really? Oh, that's amazing. He still brought the Jags to the AFC Championship. Yeah. It's, you can love or hate Bortles, but, 2017 was magical. Oh, the whole team. And, like, the Jaguars earlier this week posted on Twitter, rewatch the 2017 Steelers game in the playoffs. And I'm like, I can't watch this. Like, it was 2 years ago, and the whole entire defense is gone. Oh, you got Chester the molester over here with Telvin Smith. You have, back pain Jalen Ramsey. Oh, my God. You have... I'm gonna cry. It sucks. Really ruined a good thing, didn't we? JD, damn those Patriots, I know. Jose says, Eagles fan here, you will love Jernigan. Brings swagger. Great run D and can get 3 to 5 sacks. Yeah, he's cool, man. He actually grew up a Jags fan, so he was out here, throwing out John Henderson and Marcus Stroud names. It was pretty cool. Matt J, peak Bortles was smoking cig. Yeah. Dude, that Barstool interview he had was amazing. He's like, what's the first thing you do when you get up in the morning? And then he goes, usually just pissed. Like, he's such a dude. Like, that interview was just so, like, I mean, Bortles is one thing I loved about Bortles is he's one of us. You know what I mean? Like, he's just, I mean, he grew up near me. Like, he grew up in Oviedo, a very small town. Like, you know what I mean? He was never around this big platform. He never really thought of himself super highly or anything. But it was just, I mean, it was just funny. Like, and that's one reason people rallied around him. But, you know, he's just, you know, any interview, he's just such a dude. Warclown reminded me of the 99 Jaguars team. After that, the team took until 2017 to see that again. Yeah, it's tough. Oh, yeah, that Timmy Jernigan signing was great, UCF. You should have brought Philly 500 to see what you know about him. Yeah, I brought him in with Nick Foles. That was cool. Yeah, I haven't talked to Philly in a while, man. I gotta get back in touch. One thing I'm gonna do during the season, I'm gonna do like when I preview games, I wanna like preview, like do collabs with people, like other, like I know Colts YouTubers week 1, I'll do a collab with them. You know, week 2 I'll find a Titans fan to do it with. Kind of bring them on and get their perspective of it and kind of grow each other's channels. You know, right now I'm kind of stagnant on the channel. Let's see what my channel's been doing. In the last 28 days, I have gained 3 subscribers. So we're kind of plateauing right now. Charlie Boy, do you still plan on selling those Jaguar heads behind you? Yeah, all these are sold already. These Jaguar heads are sold. I'm painting these guys up. Jag shields. But yeah, these are pre-sales. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're cool. People like them. Gets me. I just bought a home in March, so you know any bit of money is helping me right now because I don't know how many of you guys are homeowners, but a lot of after you buy a house, you gotta, you know, it's a lot more than just closing costs, man. A lot more. You're constantly working on the house and building it up and whatnot. JD says, I honestly believe this year won't be a complete bust. Yeah, I mean by bust, what do you mean? Is, you know, I mean, like, is 7-9 good to you? Is that non-bust, or is like, you know, I don't know. It's crazy. I would buy the custom one, the custom made one behind you for 400. If you'd buy one of these for 400, sold to you. If you want to buy it for 400 and you live in Jacksonville, email me jagsempire15@gmail.com or hit me up on social media. On Twitter for Instagram. If you want to buy one of these for 400, it's sold. Ryan says exactly. Homes are always an investment. Yeah. Regular dudes got 450. All right, we got a bidding war. we got a bidding war. Yeah, Robert. Hey, where? Yeah, I think. Let's see. Mindsets is 500. All right, we got bids. I'll be in Jack September 5th. I made one extra Jaguar. So if anyone wants it, and these are serious inquiries, I'll be in town September 5th. So just let me know. I got 500, 510. But yeah, I mean, Robert G, if you want to meet me in Jacksonville, yeah, mindset. I live in Jacksonville. Yeah, so I mean, if I don't know, like if you guys are in town September 5th, I will meet up with you. War Clown, and if you don't pay up, UCF Jag is going to show up to your house and slap you around. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll meet you there. Don't sell the original. Yeah, I'm not talking about this one. I'm talking about these heads down here. But yeah, I usually sell these up for like for 150, but I made one extra. UCF, you think the Jaguars would be better if they stream on Chatterbait? Yeah, we'll see. Remember being a lot of good right tackles, good talks on right tackle Jawaan Taylor. How's he? Jawaan Taylor, everyone says he's going to be great, and he looks great. I love Jawaan Taylor. Like, I think, you know, I liked him coming out. I think he's going to be a really good pro in this league. I think he'll surprise a lot of you guys. But yeah, if you guys are actually interested in these things, just hit me up. UCF, do you think we develop our players well? I think any players we develop leave. It drives me nuts. I mean, we gotta really work on cleaning up our turnover ratio. You know what I mean? Like, man, this team turnovers like crazy. That's one thing. Like when you're in an HR department, like one thing that you don't want a lot of turnover. You don't want the turnover ratio to be a lot. Jaguars are failing in that aspect. Gotta clean that up. Yeah, people are wanting OnlyFans from me. Yeah, subscribe to my OnlyFans. You'll see the under part of my beard. Who is Bruce Miller? Bruce Miller is a fullback that we just signed. Went to college at UCF, former linebacker. Hasn't played in the NFL since 2015. But fun fact about Bruce Miller that I actually learned from Jags United, he is I think he has the most sacks in UCF history. Let's see. Bruce Miller, UCF stats. Hey, what's up, Third Coast Sports? What's going on, man? Defensive end. Let's see. I don't know if this says stats. Bruce. Yeah, Bruce. He doesn't have the most stats. He has 27 sacks. State of Florida Epi. Yeah, that's weird. I don't want to look too much into it. Need to do AFC preview. I know. I've been so bad with the channel lately, unfortunately. But I'll be back. I'll be back strong. That dude Evan, loving the Jags cutouts. Oh, you know it. The only good channels are us and the Jags channels. Yeah, that's true. Colts and Titans got work. I know some good Colts channels. I know the BTS podcast, I think they do Colts, and Titan Upload is pretty good. He just kind of came on the scene recently. Who else? MJ from Sports Fan Entertainment. He's kind of he's good. He really knows his football. He's just he just isn't super consistent, I guess I should say, which is tough as a young person. But yeah, BTS, I think it's BTS Podcast. I forget their exact channel name, but they're pretty good. Titans fans hate him. Yeah. And Titans Tube was good, but they kind of fallen out the stream. But yeah, those are some guys I recommend. Robert G says, best Jags YouTuber. Thank you, man. Thank you. Much appreciated, sir. I do what I can, you know what I mean? What are your thoughts on Titan Anderson? Titan Anderson. Dude, that dude, I don't like to talk too much crap about other YouTubers, but I mean, he talks plenty of crap about me, but I don't know. He's very desperate for attention, man. He makes videos after videos about me, just wanting a response, and he tags me in Twitter posts, and I'm just like, dude, get a life. David says, Colts, pack your bags. You're going to Jacksonville. Don't forget your toothbrushes because you stink. How do y'all think you're going to look on defense this year? Horrible. We might be good on offense, but Jaguars. I think the Jaguars will be good on offense. The defense is going to be horrible. There's no way we're going to be able to stop the run. Isaiah says sometimes you can be a Debbie Downer. Yeah, I mean one thing I like to do, guys, is I want to tell you my true opinion. You know what I mean? I don't want to pump fake positivity to you guys because I don't feel like that's being honest. I mean, if I think we're good, trust me, you're gonna hear it. You know, I'll be front line talking shit to everybody. But if we're bad, I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, we're the best defensive line in the NFL, and I don't think so. I can't admit during the season when I'm live streaming these games and watching some terrible football, I can be very negative, but I don't know. I try to keep it real with you guys. You know what I mean? I don't want to. If you guys want to see real negativity, go over to Third Channel Sports TV and Saw Sports. They like to bring Texans fans down to earth. Third Coast Sports says, will Deshaun go 6-0 against the Jags? I don't know, man. Maybe Bill O'Brien can throw us a bone and do something stupid. UCF just keeps it too real, which is why we love him so much. He understands the plain and simple. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I try not to be too. I don't think I'm super negative. I mean, if I say we suck, it's because we suck. You know what I mean? I'm not. I'm not on the Jaguars payroll, so I don't owe it to anybody to, pump sunshine to you guys. Teal Taliban. know what that is. Let's sign UCF as the next head coach. No, hey, if you guys want to tank for Trevor, sign me up as head coach. I know nothing. Too bad Ed Bassmaster's a Phillies guy. Yeah, it's too bad. My Chevy truck. Do you think Chaisson stays at edge or eventually becomes a linebacker because of his size? No, I mean he's gonna be rushing the passer. I mean he might be dropping back in coverage, but we didn't sign him to be a covers linebacker. We signed him to get after the passer, or we drafted him, I should say. Third Coast Sports, there's no point losing credibility because of that's one thing that drives me nuts. Like I will stop watching YouTubers, like if they are just too high on their team. Like there's some YouTubers that are just so biased to their team, and they're like, we have the best running back in the NFL, best offensive line in the NFL. That just drives me nuts. Like I cannot stand guys that just sit here and like just talk up their team all the time. Like I don't know. I like people with a sense of reality. Jag season tickets since the inaugural season. That is crazy. Should have fired Marone after last season. Hey man, if anyone's got perspective about the team, it's someone that's had season tickets since '95, man. Shout out to you, man. That's a true fan right there. Pedro says, we are not a good team. That's just facts. Yeah. If you could bring one former Jaguar out of retirement and add him to the squad at their current age, who would it be? At their current age? Jeez, I don't know. I mean, I would love to bring Tony Baselli back, but at 50 years old, I don't know how effective he'd be. But I think if I bring back one, I mean, man, it's got to be. I mean, as much as I'd like to say Fred Taylor and stuff, I mean, I'd rather being able to hold down the left tackle spot. You know what I mean? I mean, you can kind of add on. You can add on pieces. You can add on running backs. I'm not much of a running backs important guy, but yeah, you can kind of do that. My friend's uncle was Donovan Darius, and I was able to meet him. That's what's up. Yeah, Donovan Darius seems like a cool. He used to do a lot of Facebook lives, like doing I don't know. Wasn't he like inspirational messages? I don't know. I've never been much of a spiritual guy or like, looking into TED Talks or whatever, but I don't know. The Jags turnover is almost as worse as the Texans. Is that right? Yeah. I mean, at least, one thing that the Texans have is they know they have a franchise quarterback. So, unless Bill O'Brien wants to get rid of him, that's the only hope, man. I mean, as long as I always think like with the Texans, they're like the Seahawks, man. As long as the Seahawks have Russell Wilson, Russell Wilson's had some bad rosters that he's led to the playoffs. And so has Hassan Watson, man. They'll always have a chance with him. That was hilarious though, trading DeAndre Hopkins. I could not believe that. Russell Wilson is good. Tired of playing him twice a year. Oh yeah, you're a Rams fan. It's tough, man. You are a Rams fan, right? Yeah, we need you to give us Trevor Lawrence. You know what I mean? You go get the number 1 overall pick. We'll go to the playoffs and we'll use your guys to get that. People will be at his doorstep just like they were for Schaub. Were they really? Were people going to his door? Matt says, I met Campbell and he's cool AF. Very nice guy. Yeah, Campbell's a good dude. He was one of the good guys. It was sad getting rid of him. How do you feel about Minshew? I like Minshew, man. I think Minshew did good enough to see what he has this year. And then next year, we'll really have a decision to make, man. We'll have a decision to make. He has 2020 to really prove what he's got. But, I mean, so far, I'm definitely Team Minshew. But, I'm not ready to, to anoint him as a franchise quarterback just yet. Bradley says, if Lawrence is gone, would you want Fields or Lance? I don't know. It depends what Minshew is. I had Paul Spicer send me a Jag sweatshirt when I was a kid, and I talked to DJ Chark on Instagram Live. Yeah, I was live with Rodney Gunter on Instagram Live, and he got my number, and he was texting me. He might come on a channel sometime. That was kind of cool. I was texting back and forth with Rodney Gunter. Gabriel, did you see clips of Henderson getting frustrated in practice? Yeah, dude. Oh my God, like Keelan Cole scored a couple of touchdowns on CJ Henderson, and after he scored a second touchdown, he like CJ Henderson shoved Keelan Cole to the ground, and Keelan Cole, gets up and tries to give him a high five, and CJ Henderson doesn't even look at him. It's like, I don't know. He seems frustrated. We'll see. Hopefully he's not a head case because he's been a little bit sketchy lately. Matt says, met Telvin Smith at one of the Jags All Access tappings before he left the team and got involved with drugs. Been a fan since. Yeah, that was one thing very sad about Telvin Smith. It was like he was one of the nicest Jag players I met. Like he was so cool and all that, but man, he really went off the deep end. You got the, sexual allegations with a minor. Then he's apparently strangling dogs and stuff. It's crazy. Isaiah said the crack got the best of him. Yeah, you said it. BB, what rookies are you most excited to watch this season? Mine is CJ for sure. I don't know. CJ as a cornerback, it's not as exciting, man. I want to see Laviska Shenault. I want to see our wide receivers because Laviska Shenault seems really exciting. Even Colin Johnson is doing very tall man things. Like he's over here jumping over like Trey Herndon and stuff. He's been looking really good. And even like Tyler Davis at tight end, the 7th round pick from Georgia Tech, he's apparently been really good. And he's a big body and can move some people. So we'll see. Matt, to be honest, I can't think of a Jags player who I met that came off as an a-hole. Not a single one. I don't know. I guess some Jags fans or Jags players, they may not be, they may not be super wanting to interact with fans and stuff, but for the most part, they're all good people. What do you expect out of Jags tight end group? I don't know, man. We got porcelain glass at the tight end position. With Tyler Eifert, he's been good, but what Tyler Eifert are we gonna get? We've got James O'Shaughnessy coming back from the ACL. Sometimes it takes a little while for them to really get back 100% from that. And then, now we got Josh Oliver out. So I don't know, man. We'll just have to see. Phil Caldery says, what is the best way of supporting your channel? Liking, subscribing, watching my videos. If you guys want, man, I have UCF Jaguar shirts for sale at ginjag.com. So if you want to support the channel, man, get a UCF Jaguar shirt. I also send down an autographed 4x6 picture with it too. So if you guys want to support it monetarily, that's a good way to do it. And I even have memberships for the channel too if you guys want to do that. But that's totally up for you guys, man. If you guys want, you guys have the extra funds and you want to do it, it's up to you. But it's always cool. BB says, I'm gonna become a member soon, bro, and get a shirt. Just waiting to get paid. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, we're kicking off here soon, man. We're very close to NFL season, man. We're 20 days away now. We're a little over 2 weeks away from the first Thursday night game. Pretty soon we're all going to be getting our, pretty soon we're going to be all drafting our fantasy teams and stuff. That's one thing that's so cool about football season because it also coincides with fantasy season, and fantasy football is so much fun. 20 days to the season, hell yeah. BB, more than likely regular, yeah. Yeah, David, Josh Oliver is out for the season. It's crazy, man. Usually broken feet, usually if you get a broken foot, you're able to recover from that. He got this broken foot in August and he's already out the whole season. Oh my God, I don't know if we're ever going to see him. There's some players that are just injured and they stay injured and they're not able to break out of the injury. I pray that he's not that guy, but maybe he is. But guys, we're at 70 likes right now, man. Let's hit 100 before we're gone, man. Kyle G, are you going to have Derrick Henry on your fantasy team? If it lines up that way, I know my main league, I have the number 4 overall pick, so I'm not getting Derrick Henry with that. Chevy says, Waiting to draft. LOL, trying to go for 3 straight titles. I know, man. It sucks because you just want to draft right away, but you really do have to wait for different injuries. Because I know right now Kenyon Drake is in a walking boot, so you got there's different injuries that happen, and you gotta it'd be horrible if you draft someone in the first round. Next thing you know, they got a torn ACL. You know what I mean? David says, longer they wait for the Ngakoue trade, the lesser value he may be. He's worth the 2nd or 3rd pick. Yeah, I mean, I would just keep holding out, man. Don't ever, especially like, God, I wouldn't even mind a 2022 pick from them just because next year's draft, man, it's so questionable with there not being much of a, really NFL season. Gabriel says, it's weird how we're going to go off-season coverage in the regular game right away. The transition is going to be sudden. I know, man. It's crazy. And especially with the Jaguars, we're getting no coverage, you know what I mean? We're getting no coverage, so we're not able to like really see anything. Like I just want it all to start. What are your record predictions for this season? Oof. It's a hard-hitting question. I think 6-10, man. 6-10. I mean, I think Gardner Minshew is good enough to win us some games, and I think that our offense is good enough where we're going to get into some shootouts. I think we're going to get maybe some luck going our way here or there. I think 6-10 is going to be our record. I think that's it. And then Charlie the Boy asked about my brother. Yeah, he'll be live streaming the games with me. My dad lives in Orlando now, so maybe he'll be jumping in too. What happened to your brother's Twitter? I don't know. My brother loves to troll on Twitter, and he gets suspended a lot. So I don't know what his Twitter status is right now. My brother drafted Lamar Miller and Andrew Luck for his fantasy team last year. Yeah, drafted too soon, man. Lamar Miller, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess he was on the Texans, got injured, and that's why they got Duke Johnson, right? I honestly think this season is a win-win. If we lose, Marona Caldwell is going to be fired. If we win, that's going to be solid, yeah. Yeah, it's, I don't know, man. I hope, I really am just so excited for the season, man. Like, it's surreal that we're almost here. Ramon says, greetings, UC at Jaguar. What is up, man? Dude, welcome. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have all you guys here. But yeah, I'll probably do this for another 5 minutes. So throw any kind of last minute questions you guys have at me. I figured I was taking a break from painting today, so I figured I would like go live for you guys, talk a little bit. I want to get these paintings done. Once I get these for you guys joining, once I get these painting done, I am, I'm gonna be all focused on the YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Minshew is an OnlyFans. Does Minshew? I remember he got that offer, that pornographic offer. Oh, that was funny. He never took it though. Starting wide receiver group. My wide receiver 1 is Chark. 2 is gonna be Shenault. 3 is gonna be Colin Johnson. I don't know. We'll see. Any Jags fans from the UK here tonight? Yeah, where the UK Jags at? UK Jags will comment tomorrow morning and say, hey, we're right here. Charlie says, can you do another vlog next time you go to a game like in 2017? Yeah, if I go to a game next year or this year, I'll vlog it for you guys. I need to do more vlogs. I think I'm good at it. But that vlog, I just got so lucky because I had, I had the pool access, which is really cool. Griff, what are your expectations for Chaisson? I'm hoping 6 sacks. That's a good rookie project number, 6 sacks. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh yeah, Jason Martineau just commented on my Jaguar painting video. Isaiah, are we gonna bring Bortles back? No, we are not. I hope Bortles finds it somewhere. I was hoping, as bad as it is, I was hoping that what's his face would get injured. So I was hoping what's it called, Jared Goff would get hurt for like a game or two just so we could see Bortles. I just want to see what it looked like him on another team playing out there, but you know, we never really got to see it. So I don't know. It happens. It happens. Let's see. Go back. All right, guys. So I'm about to end this right here. I do have to. Thanks everyone joining. By the way, right after I'm done live streaming, Jags United will be going live, and they're 11 subscribers away from 1,000. So everyone in here, I'm gonna leave Jags United channel link right there. Right after I'm done, they're going live. So if you guys are done with me, you can go there for an hour, interact with them. They need 11 more subscribers to hit 1,000. So let's get them there. Tell them that UCF Jaguar sent you over, and yeah, I'll be over there. I'll be commenting in the live chat, so you know it'll be fun. So I'll probably see you guys over there, but I'll give some last minute shout outs. Lacrosse, regular dudes, David Bryan in the building. Phil says, thanks. Says, love the Vigs, keep up the good work. Thanks, man. BB says, see you, man, stay safe. See you next stream. All right, guys. Gaming with Jelly. Me. Isaiah, Elliot Crabtree, Bradley. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. Again, I'll put the link to his channel. Get them to 1,000. Give them a nice little, you know, let them open their stream up, you know, with some happiness. And then I'll see you guys all over there. Peace.